What is going on, guys? Welcome to the 41st episode of my Ultimate Team journey around the world. And we are moving on to our next country here, which is going to be Barbados, another small country in this game, only 4 players. So decided that we were again going to go into another Silver Cup run and try and pick up that trophy to add to the trophy case. I'm going to pick up Jonathan Forte here from Southampton in the BPL to be our striker. And he is going to be backed by John Nurse. I believe he plays in League Two. And he, like Forte, is not really an offensive player that looks like they could generate a lot of chances with only 2-star skill and 3-star weak foot, which is a little disappointing. But Paul Ilfel here, out of the A-League for Wellington Phoenix, 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot on that right side. Looks like he could be a bit of a player. And finally, Emerson Boyce, the right back here from Wigan in the BPL, shoring up that right side there of Barbados. And it just now went out and picked up the position cards and everything. Striker to CF, you can always pick up cheap for 150 coins without competition, as nobody really looks to use a CF unless you're using a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-1, which are often not used for some reason in this game. But we're going to fill out the rest of the squad here. Legion Wood, they're going to give Forte, that 9 chem. They are both in the BPL. And this team kind of hybrided together rather easily, as Hurd and Holman from Australia, both from the BPL, and really just how to finish this off with this Australian back line there. You see Justin Rose, from the A-League Central Coast, and we're going to go with Lowry and Wilkinson as our 2 center backs. And the lone issue here was that we did not have a silver goalie from Australia, and Schwarzer would not be allowed to play in the Silver Cup. So we're just going to throw just Sperning in there, as he has been extremely solid the last couple of games that we have used him, and really seems to be my best keeper option other than Mark Schwarzer, who again is not eligible for that Silver Cup. But we are getting right into it here in this episode, and we are going to come up against a 4-3-2-1 French League 1 side, I believe this first game is. And this kid had not gone out and gotten his position in formation because it still had the 99 chem with the manager. And we're going to get lucky here in the 20th minute. Keep it there. Good little ball over the top by Hurd, and Forte with a nice little half volley to get us on the board first here in this round of 16 matchup, and be the first Barbados player to break onto the score sheet. But here, 45th minute, Forte going to play a good ball over the top. John Nurse does a good job putting the defender on his back, touches it down, and he'll find the near post there in a nice little finesse shot, sending us into the half up 2-0. And this was a game that if the chances did not come from me, there were none in this one, as this kid could not generate anything on my back line in this game. And right after the kickoff here, the second half, Nurse going to be lucky to keep it. And why not have it go from out there? If you don't shoot, you can't score. And Jonathan Nurse with a spectacular shot there. Really did not expect much from him, as I looked at his in-games, and they were not very impressive, especially his long shots. I think they were under 50. But that there is a nice little finish. And finally, in the 90th minute, Legion Wood's going to do a good bit of work here to win this one. Get lucky to keep it again. Going to find Holman inside, left-footed, far post, and that is how we would wrap this one up with a very convincing, very dominant 4-0 victory, where we really controlled the run of play, gave up no shots on the defensive end, which is always nice, and got through to the quarterfinals with no problems there. And we were going to continue right on into this quarterfinal matchup here, as we were playing some good FIFA, and when you are playing good FIFA, you sometimes have to take advantage of that, as it is often tough to come by getting the breaks to go your way. But that was what was happening for us today. And here's 7th minute early on. Holman, good shot outside of the post there. Good touchdown by Paul Ilfel there on the weak side. In a tight space, goes back across goal. Just Sperning not able to recover, and we grab a early 1-0 lead here. And that automatically put us in a rather comfortable position here. And lucky to keep it there. Again, that seems to be the theme of this episode, is just the ball taking our bounces. As you see how that one somehow gets in there for Legion Wood. And they say it's better to be lucky than good, but in my opinion, if you could be both, then you are absolutely in a terrific position, and that's what we were today. But in the 34th minute there, bad turnover there as my whole team is getting forward, and that's a bad time to try and beat somebody one-on-one. But a great save there by just Sperning or Lowry, whoever got a body part on that one. And off this corner kick here, FIFA was going to decide that it was time for us to give up a goal here, as for some reason just Sperning comes out on that ball with absolutely no reason to. A terrible punch right to Cato, and he puts it into an open net, and that's how we would go into half. Now only sitting up 2-1 on an extremely frustrating goal to give up, where just Sperning had a mind of his own there. And in the 79th minute, Justin Rose, good tackle in the box to win the ball, and sir, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? That is probably the most ridiculously called penalty kick I have ever seen in FIFA, in real life, and I just could not believe that I was actually going to give up a penalty there. And this could really had to sit here and think about where he wanted to go with this penalty. And finally, he's going to decide to go left. Just Sperning is going to go the right direction, and that is how we would win this one. A huge PK save there in the 78th minute. Got to watch that plan foot and try and get a good read on it, and that's exactly what we did. And we are back to where we have often met our problem in the semifinal of the Silver Cup. But hopefully we will be able to break through past that mark in the next episode. So that was going to wrap up episode 41. If you guys enjoyed, a like, comment, and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next episode.